In case you're just joining us, or have lost track of where we're at, let me summarize very quickly. Orion is sailing the Florida Loop. The crew of Orion drove her down and launched at Fort Myers, Florida. We stopped in for water and fuel at Marco Island, and rather than spend the night and hop down the Everglades, we decided at last minute to overnight down to Marathon, where we hunkered down from the wind and enjoyed a visit from family. We then all headed up the east coast to Key Largo. Then through the Biscayne Bay, and stayed in No Name Harbor. Orion sailed through Miami. We stayed outside of Oleta River State Park and then traveled north to Fort Lauderdale, where we waited out another blustery several days and enjoyed a short break inland with Grandpa Gary. We are now headed north on the ICW again and hoping to make it to West Palm Beach.
Well, good morning. It's about 7 o'clock and we're getting ready to drop this mast down. We did all the prep work last night. It's actually a beautiful morning. We have a big catamaran that just came in looking for a spot. When we leave, this will be a perfect place for him. Beautiful clouds in the distance. Today's going to be rainy. Tonight's going to bring some possible thunderstorms. It was supposed to thunderstorm a lot today, but just looked up the weather and it might still. You can see the clouds around, but we figured it's a good day to travel on the ICW. Might as well be traveling so we can enjoy the nice days at our destination. All right. The mast is being lowered. Yep. Got to balance out the boat here.
Nice job, guys. Keep coming down slow.
Yep. I'm seeing that.
Going down. Good? Yep.
Move that antenna out of the way.
There we go. We're on.
Nicely done.
This is why we decided to step our mast. So that all of these bridges we would have had to stop for. But now we get to just cruise right on underneath them. And our trip's a little less stressful. And we, I'm sure, saved a couple hours of time. This is one of the anchorages we were thinking about anchoring in. And for the purpose of, it is right across from this dock, though it looks like the dock is still technically not usable. It's too bad, because it would make this a pretty decent anchorage whenever it is usable again, to be anchored right there and just have to dinghy or kayak or whatever else paddle over to there. That'd be pretty slick. Whole lot easier than it was for us, and that way you can get off, and I'm sure they've got restrooms and enjoy the park and the beach and everything else. Get back on and say thank you very much. Yeah, it's pretty nasty out right now. See that rain coming down sideways. Come, go pop in here a second. Get off the roof. I need to put this on.
It's a great day to travel. Might as well be traveling.
That's it. It is raining. Very, very hard.
You'll be there in 5 minutes.
Very hard. Here, Kazoo.
All right, we have found ourselves in the middle of a absolutely torrential downpour, thunderstorm. The thunder's cracking, visibility highly reduced. We're pulled over onto an anchorage that we're just about to. Just gonna drop anchor and wait this out. It was supposed to be rain this morning, but Cody is all prepared for dropping anchor.
Kinda. My shorts are gonna get soaked, but
Yeah, that's okay.
little rain never hurt nobody. Well, maybe.
This one does, man. It's pelting you.
You gotta unhook it.
Look at the water. Johnny, come and look at this water.
Look. You got it? Right now, whenever you can. This is crazy.
Cody, wow. Disgusting. I'm totally shaking.
Go in and dry out, baby.
I'm cold. It was a little bit, you know, wow, man. We weren't expected to have thunderstorms.
Switch.
We're in a torrential downpour. We're traveling on the ICW. And he's down soaked through this rain jacket. With nothing against the Florida rain. Okay, better get inside.
Oh, that'll get really heavy though, Dad.
Collecting fresh water. We are completely out, apart from a 20-gallon tank that doesn't taste the greatest.
It's so plasticky.
They are all soaked. I've been trying to get their clothes so they can just come on in and get changed. Yeah, Mommy's gets changed. Yeah, it's cold. Soaked to the bone.
Fresh water.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
We're heading out. Got the tarp up. Rain is still.
Filled up the entire, look at this.
Yeah, the
It's
whole
totally
entire kayak is
filled up.
completely filled up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, oh, wow, that's really zoomed in on. That's very filled up.
Wow, the city streets
It says it's 9 feet there.
into the ICW.
I think it'll be close, but you'll be able to make it from
street
here.
right there.
It's above.
We fit under the last bridge, but now with the flooding, we're wondering if
You know what?
We're
I
gonna
think
fit.
you'll make it. Let's take the
All right, Cody says we'll fit.
Watch those lights. Oh yeah, watch them. There's the lights. The lights are good. Now we're good. The lights.
We fit. We fit. That's awesome. And we have a kind of an approximate height. We know the exact height when the mast is up, but
It's supposed to be 10 foot, but the height boards must be to the sides. Because that says 9 foot right there.
Well, that's in the box.
Because when it rains that hard, it
Yeah.
gets pushed off of everywhere and
so
anywhere.
much trash because the streets are pouring into the water. Oh. Look at the trash. That's really sad.
Hey, you want to check this one out?
Well, that's because they have an outdoor pool. Yeah.
Oh,
This park is under water.
no, I want to come this way to see the bridge. I want to go straight through.
That is great.
Blue skies again.
That right there is why we dropped our mast. Because otherwise we'd be like that sailboat, waiting for this bridge to open. But we, because our mast is down and flat, and we can fit underneath them. And we've even gone over under the ones that I thought we weren't going to be able to go underneath, which is pretty cool. So we don't have to wait for it to open up. We just get to go.
Beautiful. Is that the kids' playhouse? It's certainly a guest house. Wow. Okay. Just had a pile of boats pass through the bridge. We're waiting for this sailing vessel, a catamaran.
It's gone.
Filling up the freshwater reserve there. All done. All right, you know how many years it's been since I have purchased a soda from a pop machine? Well, here we go. It sounds so good too. Ice cold. We don't drink a whole lot of pop, but this is a good day for it.
Just refilled with some fresh water. Stopped at a little park. It was pretty nice. These are some beautiful homes though. Look how many motors is on that boat. That's crazy. Thank you, George Bush Bridge. Well,
There's an iguana swimming in the water. Wow. That's so cool. It's like crossing that whole thing. Wow.
Well, we're nearing Palm Beach. You can see we've got some rain in the distance. It's supposed to be a little kind of cell that's supposed to dissipate quickly. It's already looking better. But yeah, the rainbow's fun to see.
look at that. Rainbow goes all the way around.
Oh yeah.
Getting a rain cloud in Palm Beach. Blue skies, but it is raining.
Well, we left one rainy city to come to another rainy city. This one looks like for the last 45 minutes there's one tiny little cell that's sitting right over West Palm. It just can't quite leave. So it stopped raining a few minutes ago and started again. And now we're trying to find a restroom.
Feels nice to be walking around West Palm Beach. What do we got here? Hey, there's the restroom.
They might have forgot to lock it.
That's interesting.
Very normal thing.
You're just...
You're welcome.
There's the Good Samaritan grabbing a doggy bag, a doggy doo-doo bag for somebody's dog that didn't get cleaned up after. Here it comes.
Here's a dry one for yours, and then I can take care of this. Our boat looks so funny because we have the mast down, but boy are we thankful we did. We scooted under almost every single bridge without having to wait for it, and we saw lots of sailboats waiting, and we just passed right on by them. Probably leave it down for tomorrow because I think we got about 7 more bridges to go underneath, and then we'll be able to step it and enjoy our mast being up and hopefully get some more sailing time in.
This is adorable.
Just a public park, got an amphitheater. Dogs are allowed to run free, and there's a bunch of them. When we came, there was nobody in there, but just in the last few minutes, must be the time to gather. We're gonna walk probably to Public Supermarket. Super exciting. And we made it back. This is our dock. We're at the end here. Got our groceries from Publix. Pepsi, I'm sure will be happy to see us again. Well, the Segway brought me to Wawa. And I've got my gas tanks here. We're gonna fill them up. Supposedly it was only 2.1 miles, but then when I started going, it turned into 2.5 pretty quick. But they have ethanol free, so we're gonna pick it up here. Well, 2.5 miles, even though the Segway is a wonderful carrier. Segway is a wonderful carrier, but boy, it is, the forearms are burning. That's a lot to carry for a long ways. We got another about a half mile to go. Just so happened to pass a McLaren dealership. Yeah, we don't have these in Chetek.
You get a video of the Trump Tower? Trump Tower, right over there.